Who needs a tea education? We have Legend of Zelda, and we have Chimeforest, and we have me, who is SuprJen, but you probably already knew that from my name being on the video. Your name's on... Actually, your name's on the video title.
Ooh.
I'm just on the channel as the author of the video. Which I am, technically, because it's my camera.
It is your camera.
It was Jerry's camera, but then he gave it to me.
That's nice of him.
It was a birthday present.
That's really cool.
Are you gonna light his ass on fire? Poetry book.
You know what? Let's try it.
Let's try it. All you can do is die.
I might get... I could also win. I could also win.
You could also win.
Don't look at me like that.
I was looking at my poetry book.
Well, you're looking at your poetry book through your bangs in a very evil way. Anyway.
Evil poetry.
Let's set him on fire.
Okay.
If this works, he might take continual fire damage, and I'd get lucky and he'd die. That's not gonna happen, but...
Fire! No.
There just wasn't enough fire. I mean, seriously, it's an oil lamp. And it's not letting me dump the whole contents on this butt. Okay, arrows don't work. Boomerang doesn't work. I still think I could reach the monsters and they'd be okay with it. But you think that's a bad idea for some reason. Fine. There's just no way around this, is there?
Paired rhyming lines are called couplets, although they are only rarely printed as separate stanzas. You fell down a hole.
No, I didn't.
You lie.
I dove into it, willingly.
Cough.
No, I'm going to explore a little bit.
Have fun. There's nothing there.
Alright, I'm done exploring.
I hope I don't have to remember what a Hootie-Brastic couplet is, because that's just weird.
What is it? I'm intrigued.
It's a couplet, which their rhymes are...
Or a couplet?
Couplet, whatever. The rhymes are predominantly feminine and seem chosen for comic effect.
A feminine couplet. I'm so dead.
The rhymes are feminine, not couplet, couplet, couplet.
You know, I'm lucky I don't take fall damage.
I skipped free verse. How could I do that?
Does this guy regain health every time I fall down?
Oh yeah.
Really? That stinks.
It does. I'm just so glad I'm not playing.
Yeah.
Free verse. You fell down.
Yes, I did. I have a feeling it's going to be a common occurrence.
And then you might die. Notice I said might.
Thank you.
He's going to die.
Hey.
You didn't hear that.
You think I can't hear your thoughts, but I can.
I was speaking to the camera. You know that thing that you don't do?
Speak to what now? Like, you can hit him in the eye?
No.
No, then... Okay, fine. Anyway.
Ah. There's 2.
Magic number is 5?
6.
Drat.
Yeah. Although, hitting him with that charged up sword attack might make it less. I'm not sure.
No.
He died.
Yes, I did.
The modern history of free verse begins with the publication of Walt Whitman's Leaves of Grass. Have you ever read Walt Whitman?
I believe I had when I was forced to in that evil class they call English.
There is no forcing to read Walt Whitman.
Yes, well... I disagree, but not strongly.
Do you even remember anything about Walt Whitman?
No.
Didn't think so.
And no, he's classified in the same group as Thoreau.
Ugh, not in my book.
Look, they taught the same... Darn it. They were taught in the same section of the class, of the class that I hated.
Well, I can understand that a little bit, but it's the difference between good and tedious.
Okay, which one's tedious?
The one I don't like.
Whitman.
Very funny. No, seriously.
I thought it was Whitney. That was bad.
You could go get your favorite snack,
I could.
but that would make you go outside and...
You know, I want to die anyway.
So you are.
This is quicker. Much quicker than switching over to the mirror. Ta-da. Snack time.
Remember, save some for later.
Fine.
Well, only if you want to live.
But
you
I
know?
like eating it all at once.
Anyway, read Walt Whitman sometime. That applies to you too, degenerates. Do yourself a favor. Well, do me a favor, but also do yourself a favor. And if you hate poetry, I'm sorry for your subsequent beheading and mauling. Not necessarily in that order.
And not before or after she disowned you.
No, I don't own my fans. I just murderously maul them if they don't like Walt Whitman. Well, no, if they don't like poetry. It's okay not to like Walt Whitman, although I just feel sorry for you. Talk to the camera.
I don't want to talk to the camera.
Then talk to me.
Hi.
How you doing?
Okay, how are you?
Where are you going?
I am having trouble directing him where to go. His pink hair interferes with the radar.
Interferes with certain kinds of radar, let us say.
Sure? I'm not sure where you're going with that.
It's a radar that some people possess and some people do not.
Ah, the one that I don't.
Ah. Yes. But Link probably does.
Just... I don't know.
I don't know what you're doing either.
I do. No,
Okay.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
I just
fair.
got distracted by thinking about thinking.
Well done.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah, I like that. No verse is free for the poet who wants to do a good job. Interesting. Gatsu also finds you interesting, David.
What?
Gatsu finds you interesting.
Got to find me interesting?
He was smelling on you. He still is smelling on you. Or on your clothing.
I have no idea why.
Because he thinks you're interesting, I just told you.
Yeah, ID's interesting to a case.
There's nothing wrong with that. You do not want to have the magic mirror equipped. If you hit it accidentally, you'll be thrown back to the beginning of the dungeon, and that would be obnoxious.
That would be. So I'll put not that. I'll put that. Oh, darn it. Buttons. There we go.
Open form, which simply means that there is no strict pattern of regularity in the elements mentioned, or that there is no consistent meter or rhyme scheme.
Ah, this is much easier.
I'm sure it is. Here's a fun word for you, degenerates. Enjambment.
Say that again?
Enjambment.
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 Definition.
Definition is When things are enjammed.
Really?
Yes. When we'll
That's not very
clear it off.
interesting.
But the definition of enjam is when a line of poetry is not followed by punctuation, but leads directly into the next line, as if it were an incomplete sentence, which probably isn't all that interesting to you either, but it's interesting to me, and it's a fun word to say. Enjammed. Try it out. Tell them you learned it on YouTube from an LP, and they'll be very confused and be like, what's an LP?
And then you can educate them.
Yes, even further.
Yay. Education is the goods.
And then they'll ask you, well, where did you learn that from? And you could say SuprJen, and they'll be like, who is SuprJen? And I will cry.
Mm-hmm.
No, not really. I expect such things. By the way, if I remember you saying that there's a reason that you failed to progress in this game.
Huh?
The reason you got stuck last time.
Oh, the reason I got stuck last time?
Not last time you...
Oh, I know what you're pointing at.
Yeah. Murder them with pot. Oh, you can't. Because you didn't hit the switchy thingy.
I did hit the switchy thing just one too many times.
Well, something fell down a hole.
A lot of when they fall in a hole, they aren't magically here, you know.
I don't know.
Why do you hate those guys again? They're one-shot kills.
Those guys?
Yeah.
Not for this area. It's not... This is not the reason I hate them. They're not that bad here.
Ooh,
You died to stationary fire.
Yes, I did die to stationary inanimate object. Inanimate... No, I guess it technically is animated. Anyway. What was I doing?
That's an excellent question. Oh, you were going to go hit a switchy thingy so you could have pot.
Right. Yes. Pots. The sound of fire being extinguished is...
Just don't extinguish it with your face. Again.
I don't think that was my face. I mean, my face looks unburned, don't you think?
Only because the fairy healed it.
Can you do that?
You
Ooh,
ate it.
heart.
Yep.
I ate the fairy, therefore I don't have burn marks on my face.
While you were chewing it up, the fairy magic suffused your burned tissues.
Aha. Science.
Science! Okay. You need to talk, Chimeforest.
I don't want to talk.
Well then why in the hell are you LPing?
Because somebody forced me to. They said,
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
be fun.
Well, it is fun.
It is. Come on, squid thingies, move faster. And direct shot.
Man, that's awesome.
It is. Too bad you didn't think of it.
I know. Well, time for you to go get murdered some more.
Hey, who
And
knows?
fall down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much a given.
Pretty sure I know how to defeat him this time.
Good. Do so. With extreme and summery vengeance.
Yes.
As opposed to
Right.
wintry vengeance.
Yes, or autumn. It's just not
Autumnal.
the same.
It's not.
What about fall vengeance? Does that
Don't...
count?
It's vengeance for falling, not fall vengeance.
There's a difference?
It could be vernal vengeance.
Vernal?
I like that.
Ventricle?
No, not ventricle. Vernal.
Fine. Definition? And use of
Spring.
sentence.
Spring.
That's
Spring.
not use in a...
What?
Use in a sentence, please.
Oh. The vernal equinox makes you fall down a hole. Alright, degenerates. Next time, do we succeed? Do we fail? We don't do anything. I read a book. Chimeforest succeeds, or he fails more.
Indeed.
Alright, see you next time.
Toodles.